Hey, Spice. Hey, Paula. Hey, Tommy. Hey, my love, Jackie. Girl, I had to take my nap, girl. I'm up now. I am up. I'm up. But today, as of yesterday, when we were speaking, and somebody was like talking about the sister, and then it was also saying how they want to get the mother in assisted living. So I said, let me go back to this old video when they was talking about the family dynamics and they was talking about the sisters and stuff. Hey, Shy, what's up, baby? So we're going to wait for a couple of more of you guys to get on up in here so we can start this show. Hey, Blanchy Pooh. And if you're watching the replay, you already know, skip this and get straight to the show. To give us a couple of minutes because people come late to class. Then they're going to ask what happened, what's going on. And then, so we'll wait. Hey, Amari, what's up, baby? Welcome. We get ready to start. How you guys' beautiful Saturday is doing? How are you guys' beautiful Saturday going? Okay, let's start this show, baby. Let's start this show. Let's start this show. Oh, let me cut this down. We're going to go back in time a little bit. Hey, little boss lady. Hey, Demetrius. I know I bet not get no copyright strike. They blasting that music outside. Oh,
that God is work in a social life or maybe sports on Sunday. Dog, that's not even a...
The French Revolution. What was it based on? The land.
To her sister on the phone, a lot of people were saying social media ain't a place for it. I think, we're about to get into this though. This is deep. This is
Get on one more drill, won't stop. Till we came too far.
Brown and Rihanna, and she was basically kind of insinuating that Chris Brown may have not even assaulted her. But
I tried to tag you on Instagram and it's blocked. Are you really starting? Let's say you started real early in the morning. I am not your enemy, and I don't care what's going on.
That's her sister right there, y'all.
Live your life.
She cares what's going on in my life, but she followed me on YouTube.
Sam, so he could get a check. No. You know he's getting a check from my son, right? You know he was in court yesterday, right? That wasn't for your son. That was about a restraining order against you. Actually, no. That has nothing to do with no fucking child custody, Jackie. It was a custody hearing. It was a custody hearing. Yes, it was. It was not custody, honey.
This is my sister.
You should go back and look at the video. Maybe you should. Maybe you should go back and listen to. I'm so disappointed. You're disappointed? You know what I'm disappointed about? That you married the nigga that raped me.
Jamie Wallace from South Philly raped me when I was 15 years old. Well, almost 15. I was 14 and a half.
I don't live my life like this. I try to live in peace. I don't have enemies, Jackie. I don't want them. So why did you testify? Why did you testify against me in court? Why did you testify against me in court? Why are you calling me from my mother's number? You're not blocked. You're not blocked. You're not blocked anywhere, Jackie. You can call my phone right now from your
Now watch me call.
Or your husband, and you will reach me. You'll reach me. That's funny because every other time I tried to call you, didn't answer. Honey, you can call me anytime you want. And you never called me back. Why would I have you on block? Why would I have you on block and my mother lives with you? I would never do that. I need to know if something happens to my mom.
You hear the phone ringing?
Why would I block you, Jack? I would never do that. You're my sister. You might not fuck with me and you might hate me, but I don't have hate for you. You're a liar. You're a liar. Yeah, the fuck you are.
I ain't no liar, bitch, but I don't hate you.
You're not answering. See, listen. Listen.
hello, California girl.
See? It went straight to voicemail when I called.
So you've been watching.
No, it didn't.
So you've been watching? So you've been watching then? So you've been following me on YouTube now?
She's talking about my father.
Nobody else wanted you. He adopted you because nobody else wanted you. Your daddy left because our mother is crazy and her sister is crazy. I know.
Ain't no white blood.
I know. I know there's no white blood in you. It's a shame. You might be better. You might have been a better person. You might have been a better person if you had been a real Wright. I want to hang up on you, but I'm going to let you talk. Because I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this with you early in the morning. Why did you lie on the
That's
stand?
Jaguar's son, I believe, that passed away.
No, that's not our son.
I just did, and you didn't answer.
They got the same eyes.
I just called you. You didn't answer. You didn't call me. Yeah, I did. I just
called her.
You didn't call me. Yeah, I did just call you. I'm ready to go get my beautiful hair.
Oh, yeah.
I just called you. I just called you. Call me from mommy's phone. Anyway. Well, I paid for it and I bought it, so why shouldn't I?
Why can't I call from whatever phone I pay for?
Why did you lie on the stand at the custody trial? What custody trial? When you came to Dallas and I cross-examined you and you tried to lie and say that you saw me hit Sam and I trapped you in a lie, I got the transcripts. Why did you lie on the stand?
I love you too, Les.
You told me you were begging me my forgiveness because you and Giovanni chose to betray me. And you You said y'all
So a
talked about it
son
and
that
agreed to
died
go through with it anyway.
is gonna
I just want to know
testify
why.
against her.
This was how many years ago?
2 years ago. It was 2 years ago.
All right, so in my comments, you know, every now and then I get a weird comment, and somebody in the comments says she killed her own
No,
son.
we ain't gonna say that.
Now,
No,
to the people that believe she killed her own son,
no,
that statement that she just said about her
to his dad because she didn't want my parents raising him right, and she didn't like the fact that Devon was being cared for by the family, and she didn't like people talking shit about her, so she gave him to his dad, Gary Ratliff, and Gary ain't do shit with my nephew. He ain't do shit with my nephew, but teach him how to use women and live off of a family out of his shit. When
chose to betray me, and you said y'all talked about it and agreed to go.
Supported them all financially, looked out for them, took care of them, did the best I could. I tried to make a family out of his shit. When my sister ex-husband Jamie Wallace went to jail for robbery, him and all of the guys from down Woodmere robbing a store. That's how you know they was crackheads. They was robbing a store with a plastic gun, and they all got booked. My sister flipped and she cut a deal because she was pregnant. But Jamie and them went to jail, and when he went to jail, my sister was fucked up on welfare, and she had children, small children. She had already given my nephew Devon up to his dad because she didn't want my parents raising him right, and she didn't like the fact that Devon was being cared for by the family, and she didn't like people talking shit about her, so she gave him to his dad, Gary Ratliff, and Gary ain't do shit with my nephew. He ain't do shit with my nephew, but teach him how to use women and live off of women and be fucking disrespectful as shit. Gary, if you got something to say about it, I remember,
Granny.
There was
Hit
a couple of years back when the girls tried to start some shit because you grabbed my ass at rumors, and I'm like, yo, you out of fucking control talking about.
Okay, Google Photos.
Look at how you grown up and all of that shit. It happened, Gary. It happened.
I know, right,
And if your ass
Demetrius?
itch about it, you can say something to me. Because I really don't give no fuck about your old ass either. Fuck you. For real. You ruined my nephew. You ruined him. Devon had the chance to be a very bright and wonderful young man, and instead all he does is run around fucking bitches, getting them pregnant, and giving them fake names. So he don't have to pay child support. That's what you raised my nephew to be, a bum, just like you. So fuck you.
Her nephew. Hey, Heavy,
fuck
this
you.
Her nephew right here.
You was sitting there living with that woman while she was dying from cancer, and you had a bitch in the house the week after she was dead. So I really don't give no fuck about what you got to say, Gary Ratliff. Not at all. Not at all. You can get my phone number. You can call me.
This is her nephew.
Or you can just come to Texas. We can square up that way. You too, Jamie. Fuck you, bitch. You piece of shit. Got on that goddamn fucking Bad Girls Club just so you could be famous for a hot second. You don't give no fuck about my nieces. You never did. You don't give no fuck about nobody but yourself, Jamie Ratliff. I mean, I'm sorry. I said Jamie Ratliff. See, I took him. That's how fucked up choices my sister be making with her fucking pussy that I gotta put both of the niggas' name together to make them the one-eyed monster that they are.
This is her nephew, Devon.
I'm done lying for y'all niggas. I'm done covering for y'all niggas. I don't give no fuck how y'all look. People need to start seeing you for who you are. Yeah. When that Jamie Wallace went to jail, I put a phone in my sister's house because she ain't had no phone. So I let her put it in my name. You know what they did with that? My ex-brother-in-law got a calling card and was selling phone calls from jail on my fucking name, yo. And then, of course, they abandoned the fucking bill and left it on my credit report. I remember it was one of the things I had to clear off. I got my first big check for music. I mean, these niggas are fucking users. They're pieces of shit all the way around, But I gotta get ready to get off of here because I gotta go live on Instagram.
All right, so that was the nephew. And basically, the nephew's father is Gary Ratcliffe, but this is the father of her two nieces, Jamie. Yep, Jamie. This is Jamie. And And that's the one I actually wanted to get to, the Jamie one. Let me see.
Planet of the Fakes Hollywood. Planet of the Fakes Hollywood.
I mean, these are just really sick and divisive people. They actually made me be in that wedding. They made me watch my father walk my sister down the aisle to marry my rapist,
Hey, Miss
Jamie
Leo.
Wallace, who had a shit-eating grin the entire time, looked like the fucking Cheshire cat. Now, I've never came out and blasted Jamie before. And the reason why I never blasted him before was pretty much because he was the father of my nieces. And I never wanted them to know that their dad was a fucking piece of shit, but he was. He fucked all my sister's friends. He fucked a bunch of people. He worked with my ex-dude. They used to fuck hookers together all the time on the road. I was 14 and a half years old. I was asleep at my sister's apartment. I had a bad fight with my dad, which I came to find out later in life was spearheaded by a lie that my mom had told him about me because she didn't want him to know that she had ran up the phone bill again, and she didn't want to get in trouble with my dad. So I left. I called my sister. I'm like, yo, they tripping at the house. I need a safe place to go. She was stripping in the Northeast still. This is when they was both still heavily smoking crack and doing credit card scams because my sister's ex-brother-in-law, Artie, he worked down at the post office, and they was stealing all of the credit cards out the mail, and then they would take the cards, go out on the street, and they would just, buy shit up, put it in an abandoned house in South Philly, and sell it. And see, because Artie worked for the post office, Artie, he could just take it right out the mail. And by the time the people realized their credit card had, gotten there, these niggas had already maxed them out. They was maxed. They had to max out over $2.5 million over the course of 5 years, from what I seen, and I seen a lot because Hilton showed me. Hilton showed me everything. Hi, Hilton.
I know, right?
I was 15 years old when you started fucking me. How old was you? Like 27? It was stupid of me to do. You look like Keith Sweat. I love Keith Sweat. But whatever the case may be, these are den of thieves. All of these Wallace motherfuckers. They're den of fucking thieves, every last one of them. That's why bad shit keeps happening to them. The father got ran over by a SEPTA bus. I think one of their grandchildren ran over the tracks and lost their leg or something like that. Like, nothing but bad shit happens to these motherfuckers because they're awful fucking people, yo.
Look at her and her sister.
And this is what my sister wanted to marry into, rather than marrying the Italian guy that wanted to marry her and make her respectable. So, I mean, these niggas was always on some dumb shit. But Shelly was stripping up the Northeast because Jamie had her on the track. He was working her. And I was at my sister's apartment because she told me he wasn't going to be there. I never liked the way he looked at me anyway. I never liked the way my ex-brother-in-law, Jamie Wallace, looked at me. I never liked it. It was inappropriate. He would always have inappropriate shit to say. This nigga was 12 years fucking older than me, looking at me in a sexual way. And people wonder why I'm so touchy about the whole Aaliyah story, because I know how it feels to be young and victimized and to not have anybody there to turn to save you. Like, they actually went to my father and told my father, my mother and my sister told my father this crazy lie. And if Jackie comes to you saying that Jamie raped her, it's a lie. My mother and my sister did that. When me and my father figured that part out, years later, thank God I was smart enough to rebuild a relationship with my dad because he's my best friend still. But I mean, imagine what that's like to be 15 years old. You've been raped. You weren't allowed to go to the hospital. You weren't allowed to call the police. You have to go to Planned Parenthood by yourself to be treated for STD, pregnancy, take the AIDS test, all of that shit. I had to do that by myself at 14, 15 years old.
Right, I'm just.
It was my cousin Kenyon that went with me. God rest his soul. I miss him so much.
Hello, Keegan. Welcome, Queen.
I had to go through all of that, and then I still had to be in that sham of a wedding.
The man that allegedly molested
I was a junior
Jaguar
bridesmaid,
Wright.
me and my cousin Crystal Reddick, the one who I posted up, who was talking stupid after I posted the video about the family. We were the junior bridesmaids. And they made me sing the Lord's Prayer, and I had to watch my father walk my sister down the aisle and marry the nigga that raped me just a couple months before, knowing that my mom sanctioned the whole thing because she didn't want my sister to have no more kids out of wedlock because she already had one. That's just my life. That's what fucking happened. Went to Atlanta with Chris, Hilton, and the rest of the guys. I don't know if Chucky was going or not, but they were supposed to be going to Atlanta. That's why I went to the apartment.
Dial up, Ethernet on. None of it. They need.
I fell asleep with my clothes on. Like I told y'all, I'm a rape survivor. I had all my clothes on, but when I woke up, this nigga was on top of me. He smelled like crack and malt liquor, saying all kinds of just nasty ass shit. How the fuck do you be so high on crack that you convince yourself that it's okay to rape your 14 and a half, 15-year-old girlfriend's little sister who was asleep, unaware? He had my pants rigged around my ankles. It took me a bit, but I was able to fight him the fuck off of me. And I ran half naked for 1.5 miles to Route 30, also known the White Horse Pike. I ran until I caught the 554 bus. I caught the 554 bus, got back to Berlin, ran to the house, told my mom she can't marry him. He's a monster. He's a monster. You don't know what he's done. You don't know what he do. And my mom, the first thing my mother said to me was, well, you know, women don't like hearing bad things about their men, so you should probably just keep that to yourself.
Hey,
that kind of blew my mind when she said that.
Yes, it does.
And then I'm like, no, you don't understand what he done to me. You don't understand. He can't marry. He can't be a part of this family. We need to call dad. Oh, no, if you tell your father that, he's going to kill him. Okay. What's the problem? Oh, well, no, Shelly's having a baby. She's pregnant. She can't have another baby out of wedlock. It'll ruin the family's name. She got to marry him. You need to keep this to yourself. Pretend it never happened. It'll be fine. It's okay. See, that was the moment that I knew you can't trust family. You can't trust family. If it don't line up with their agenda, you can't trust family.
Hey, Faye.
And
all right. That's a tough one. Y'all notice all these damn faces he make? He make all these good guy faces. He make all these goofy faces. Dude raped her at 14, allegedly.
Allegedly.
So
But look
I'm
at
just
his face. I don't trust him.
Monica and showing y'all.
I don't trust him.
See how these guys take these pictures with their fake teeth, smiling,
I don't trust
showing
him.
off
Look at
the
him.
car, showing off his little trip in Bahamas. Allegedly molested Jaguar at the age of 14.
Allegedly.
Now, if you think that's bad, let's look at him with his daughters, who was around 14, 13, and they had a friend around. And let's see how he was acting around his teen daughters and their friend.
Hey, you wear out.
Hey, good afternoon. This is Jamie Wallace in Charlotte, chilling out.
With his twin.
With my twin. It's 80 degrees. I'm going to go jump in my car and go on a little date, maybe with a bunch of people. Sorry. I'm joking. But you know how we do in Queen City. Like, you know how and buy, and don't call us, we will call you. Definitely. We will definitely call you.
We will definitely
don't call me, I will call you.
Me, and don't call me because I'm the head dog around here.
That's right, we don't play no games.
I'm the head one.
So holler at your boy! You know how we do. And we going, look, we got Chris in the house. Look, we're going to say 2 and 2. We going to say it.
That's little Chrissy in the back.
Chrissy.
We're going to get wiggles, and we're going to go to the mall, do a little shop, and make it happen like that.
Yeah.
So you do the math.
Because we get this bread, we get this money,
We get this paper.
And
we make it happen.
that check
Don't piss on me, Wiggles, like you did
Ah,
that.
thank you.
No.
With Wiggles in the building.
Well, it's up, King, such as shooting up the rock.
Hold on now. My lovies, we got to get these likes up. We can at least get 5 likes. We can at least get 5 more likes. What's up, Lady D? What's up, my Faithy baby? My co-host, Coffee and Wine. You late for class, girl. You late for class. Y'all late for the class. All right, we need 4 more likes. Come on, Bush babies, give me 4 likes, please. 4 likes, 4 likes, 4 likes. Come on, moderators, they be getting mad and stuff. They get mad. I don't get the little likes. We just need 2 more. We just need 2. We just need 2. We just need 2, just 2, just 2, just 2, just 2. Can 2 nice people please hit the like? You only need 2. Come on, don't hold up the show. Cause it's 2 Bush babies in here that can hit the like. Come on, Bush babies. You just need 2 of you, just 2. They're gonna hold them likes. Hit the like. Oh my goodness. Whoever was the last 2 people who did that, I thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we can get on with the show. Hey, Photogenic. How y'all doing? But now we know the sister was allegedly on drugs, allegedly was a crackhead. And the sister is 12 years older than Jaguar, allegedly. Okay? All right.
It was me and the crew who will never knew because we ain't have anything else to do. It was me, Jizz, Frank, and Tom Club. Make the phone call. It's a word regret. So I come a girl named Cole Yvette said, come on over, Jizz. I got your name. The rock phone
Okay, bye.
Notice the girl turned it off. The friend, Chrissy, turned it off. Chrissy turned it off. Yeah, the friend turned it off. No problem. Let's now. You saw him. Yeah, he was a super clown. Thank you, Kenny. Kenny, the dude looks weird as hell, giving Philly a bad look, and he now stays in North Carolina, giving them a bad fucking look. That was him. You saw that, right? All right, what up, Natalia? Yo, what up, Natalia? Yo, y'all seen that? Y'all seen how he was acting? Not a serious bone in his body, not an adult bone in his body. Allegedly molested, yeah, man. Allegedly molested Jaguar Wright when she was 14. Now, y'all saw him with his 2 daughters. Y'all may not know his 2 daughters. Let's get familiar with his 2 daughters. Let's get familiar with Jaguar Wright. Let's get down to Jaguar Wright's nieces. This is her nieces.
Planet of the Fakes.
Let me let y'all hear what she says about family in this.
Planet of the Fakes 4 families. And Pigstar HH News. Jaguar discusses her family. My marriage has been the biggest fight of my life. We fight PTSD together, we fight for justice in the entertainment industry together, for a better life together, and yet better family relationships seem to be impossible most times. In this picture you see family, but not everyone in this picture is family. As we open up our hearts to transparency, our greatest stumbling blocks are family secrets and lies. All kinds of lies. The biggest one right now is who my actual biological.
Now, you see, that's the sister Lachelle who we was talking to. Now, Remember, this video is three years old. This is an old video. I had to look and find it. But it's 3 years old. So 3 years ago, it was still speak of her and Boomba or Gerald with the fighting the PSTD. So sometimes you got to go back a little bit. So the same thing that's being said now was being said then. Does it make it true? No. We don't know. But what I'm saying to you is this video is 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Oh yeah. Oh guys, please make sure y'all hit that link for the Sugar Babes. Hit that link, subscribe to the Sugar Babes. We will appreciate that. We was listening on my home pad and the narration voice scared the heck out of you. Sorry, Demetrius. But so I'm just giving you a little thing what's going on. Remember, this is 3 years ago. So far as whatever they was going through, the same thing was going on 3 years ago. And they said they was not happy then. This was 3 years ago. And y'all see today, if y'all was watching other channels, I caught bits and pieces of it. But Boomba, Mr. Gerald, is out there trying to pick up on women. Yeah, pick up on women. Yes. Then you got Nikki all around, Miss Nick all around. And I don't know what her interest is for because she kicked him out of her house, but now he's really showing his true colors. He's really showing his true colors. Or we don't know. We don't know. But we do know he does suffer from PSTD, whatever you call it. I changed the name, but we'll be all right.
Planet of the Fakes.
Let me let y'all hear what she says about family in this.
Planet of the Fakes 4 families. And Pigstar HH News. Jaguar discusses her family. My marriage has been the biggest fight of my life. We fight PTSD together. We fight for.
See, my marriage. Now that's a young. Look at the young Boomba. Look at the younger Gerald. The younger Gerald. It's the younger Gerald right here. And you notice, she said we have to fight it together. So, which means there was abuse of some type of way, form, or fashion back then. This video is 3 years ago. So there was some type of abuse, allegedly, some form of abuse 3 years ago.
Justice in the entertainment industry together, for a better life together, and yet better family relationships seem to be impossible most times. In this picture you see family, but not everyone in this picture is family. As we open up our hearts to transparency, our greatest stumbling blocks are family secrets and lies. All kinds of lies. The biggest one right now is who my actual biological father-in-law truly is. My husband was named after a man that is most likely not his father. My mother-in-law just this morning said, if we have to take a DNA test, we're not coming to the wedding.
Thank you, Natalia.
This woman has prayed for my marriage to end manipulated arguments in my home and from what it looks like, all to cover up my husband's true identity. Every person has the right to know where they come from. This is a hardship that has tested my marriage for months. So, instead of bumping our heads up against the iron curtain built with years of lies, again, I'm sending out an SOS. We need to know who my husband's father is. If there is anyone out there in the world who knows info about my husband's paternity, please contact us. If you are my husband's father, and you know it, please raise your hand. We would love to be able to invite him to our wedding this winter. A new beginning for a new family. Please pray for us and ask God to reveal the truth so we can all begin to heal from all the damage all these lies have caused. Thanks in advance for your support.
So again, what y'all hearing now was also said 3 years ago. So the mother, even what she says about Gerald's mother and the father, that was a problem 3 years ago. And at that point in time, Gerald was mad at his mother because as a state that was giving them problems 3 years ago. Yes. Why do you need to know who the father? No, she didn't. I don't think. Well, it would be good for her to know, but she's saying that it was he suffered from PSD, and that was a problem that he was having. So she's going to marry him. She need for in her mind. I'm just saying that she needs that handle. You bugging out. You want to know who your father is, and as she's speaking to the mother, this is 3 years ago. So at this point, Jag gonna be jagging like, listen, who's the real father? Please stand up. Please stand up. But like I said, they were still discussing this 3 years ago. So regardless of which way it is, it's not like she just started saying these things. She was saying this 3 years ago because they was having problems over this. Well, Boomba, the person who likes to hop from place to place to place to place, he liked to go from woman to woman to woman. That man ain't never had his own. He has never had his own. He went from the they do not have children, so who the father doesn't matter. Still his issue. Don't need nobody but himself. Listen, regardless of how we see it, them two 3 years ago. Remember, this video is 3 years ago. I'm just explaining the video. Now, far as him going to ancestors, whatever, I don't know. But what I do know is that because of his PSD, because his mother lied to him, it's causing problems between them. So whatever's going on remember, he's coming out I don't know what the man was in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. I don't know. One of the places he was at. So he's suffering from that. He don't know his body life. And then that's supposed to be his wife. So even though it's his father, they're being married. They're getting married, and couples go do things together. I don't know. But again, this video is 3 years ago. So what's been saying now was also being said then. So that means the story did not change. Whether we like the story or not, the story still has not changed. So if they wasn't married yet, if they was not married yet, right? Yeah, exactly. I was getting ready to say that. She still married that. Because they were not married. No, they married. Hold up. They married each other. Because if the sister got if her family got problems and his family got problems, and that's what I was saying yesterday. They both of them had problems. And at this point, they're not married. That's why she said, oh, can we find his real father before we get married? So again, she was still talking about his mother before they got married. So in all reality, Gerald married that. if he didn't like her talking about his mother, then what was the purpose of them getting married? I mean, if you married her and she was talking about your mama, and she was so vile, she was so terrible. So why are you complaining that she's talking about your mother now when she was talking about your mama before you got married? And same rule applies to her. If she knew he had PSD and all this other stuff, she still married him. Same rule applies. It didn't say, man, I'm gonna rewind it back a little bit. But now you can't complain about her talking about your mama. Because if you really, really cared so much, you wouldn't have married her. Your mama should have been first. But his mama wasn't first. So now she's still saying the same exact thing all these years later. Now you're mad. I'm going to try to find some older ones too, so we can get back there, because them two, we're going to have to just admit they're just alike. We're going to have to come to the conclusion that they are alike. Birds of a feather flock together. We can't give him no leeway, and her neither. He's not the good boy or the abused boy that we thought he was. He's not. I'm going to let it finish playing. Because she's saying we getting married in the summer. So, but she was asking about the man father since then. These are old videos. Old videos. But at the end of the day, they both still married each other. That's why I don't take sides in people marriages. You can't, because they still, after all these problems, they still marry each other. And they're still saying the same thing today in 2023, what they were saying 3 years ago. And not to mind you, this video, I had this video for 3 years. I told you, I covered, I'm not new to this. I covered this years ago. Years ago, I covered this. I'm not one of the ones who's jumping on the bandwagon. I didn't just make this. I've been doing this. I did this 3 years ago. Oh, Lord, what do you want? What is he talking about? What does your cat want?
Probably want more food in the bowl. You know, he was just jumping up here and eat from the bag.
He's a pain in the butt.
In-law truly is. My husband was named after a man that is most likely not his father. My mother-in-law just this morning said, if we have to take a DNA test, we're not coming to the wedding.
Thank you, Natalia.
This woman has prayed for my marriage.
So the mother said from the get-go, if I got to take a DNA test, I'm not coming to the wedding. So again, they were not married yet.
To end manipulated arguments in my home and from what it looks like, all to cover up my husband's true identity. Every person has the right to know where they come from. This is a hardship that has tested my marriage for months.
This is a hardship that tested their marriage for months. So, which means Jaguar wasn't having the problem, Gerald was having the problem.
So, instead of bumping our heads up against the iron curtain built with years of lies, again, I'm sending out an SOS. We need to know who my husband's father is. If there is anyone out there in the world who knows info about my husband's paternity, please contact us. If you are my husband's father, and you know it, please raise your hand. We would love to be able to invite him to our wedding this winter. A new beginning for a new family. Please pray for us and ask God to reveal the truth, so we can all begin to heal from all the damage all these lies have caused. Thanks in advance for your support. And father-in-law, if you're reading this, just know we want to know you and be a part of your life. Thank you very, very, very much.
So that's deep right there. That right there she was talking about family. And basically, her husband's father, he was named after, might not be his biological father. So she's now helping him look for his father. And she said they both victims of post-traumatic, stress disorder. Her from everything she's been through, and him everything he's been through. So shout out to her for finding love and helping her husband as well as him helping her.
Hey,
Right,
Canal.
so let's get into her nieces now. This is her nieces, the daughter of the man that allegedly molested her when she was 14, and her family covered it up.
Upside down. No.
My bad.
Upside.
Planet of the Fakes Hollywood.
Welcome, AC.
Pigstar HH News. About Jamie Wallace. Birthday February 26, 1993.
Jamie Wallace.
Birthplace Florida.
This is Jamie Wallace. This is her niece. She's actually named after her father, Jamie Wallace. We just saw her in the video talking about she runs the show with her father. This is her, y'all. Jamie Wallace. Jaguar Wright's niece.
Planet of the Fakes Hollywood. And Pigstar HH News. About Jamie Wallace. Birthday February 26, 1993.
Jasmine.
Birthplace Florida. Age 26 years old.
This is Jasmine. This ain't Jamie. This is Jasmine, y'all. Yeah. The mother knew. The sister and the mother covered it up. This is Jaguar Wright's niece, Jasmine. What else, Sasha?
Sign Pisces. Jamie Wallace net worth and salary. Jamie Wallace is a reality star who has a net worth of $50,000. Jamie Wallace was born in February 26, 1993. Replacement bad girl on the 15th season of Bad Girls Club, who earned the nickname of the Queen of Twerkville like her sister Jasmine. Jamie Wallace is a member of Reality Star. Money back. Jamie Wallace net worth $50,000 updated at 15th March 20.
So her name is Jamie. This is Jamie. This is Jamie Wallace, named after her father. I guess the other one is Jasmine. I get confused. But this is Jamie Wallace. They said her net worth is $50,000.
19. About. Replacement bad girl on the 15th season of Bad Girls Club, who earned the nickname of the Queen of Twerkville like her sister Jasmine, before fame. She first appeared on Bad Girls Club on the 4th episode of the 15th season. Trivia. She has earned over 120,000 followers to her Jamiso Instagram account. Family life. She was joined by her sister Jasmine Wallace on Bad Girls Club.
That's the mother.
Their parents
That's
are
the sister.
LaRochelle and James Wallace, associated with. She befriended Asia Jude while on Bad Girls Club. Jamie Wallace.
Thank you, Keisha.
Advertisement. You smell like onions, ya dumb ho. Jamie Wallace F. Queen of Twerkville Amy 4.jp Gap here in since 15. Jamie Wallace, also known as the Queen of Twerkville, is a replacement bad girl on season 15. Jamie currently 23 years old and she resides in Miami, Florida. History. Bad Girls episodes: Episode 4, Episode 5 to 6, Episode 7 to 8, Episode 9, Episode 10. Jamie replaced Victoria in Episode 4. Jamie made it to the end of the show. Fights. Opponents episode. Amber. Asia. Olivia. Christina. No room for THOT.S. Amber.
Listen to all those
Asia.
people she fought.
Recipe for disaster Christina. Angela. Recipe for disaster Allison. Melissa. Og overthrow Christina. Amber. Asia. Og overthrow Christina. Angela. Season 15, Reunion Part 1 Season 15, Reunion Part 3. Gallery. Trivia. She and her sister Jez both work at the same strip club as strippers. She is 16 months older than Jez. She admits that she can't fight, however, she will fight if need be. Thank you very, very, very much. Go to
She a stripper.
W.
So y'all heard that.
Yeah, they
Not only
strippers.
was Jaguar's sister allegedly on drugs, stripping, getting pimped out by Jamie Wallace, the man that allegedly molested her, but her two daughters grow up to be strippers too. And they're on Bad Girls Club fighting women. So that was Jamie. Let's check Jasmine out. Yup. they
Planet
grew up
of the
to be
Fakes
strippers.
Hollywood. And Pig Star HH News. Jasmine Wallace. Reality star. Number 29,941. Most popular. Boost. Birthday. July 6, 1994. Age 26. Birthplace. Philadelphia, Pa. About. Replacement Bad Girl on the 15th season of Bad Girls Club, who earned the nickname of the Queen of Twerkville before fame. She first appeared on Bad Girls Club on the 4th episode of the 15th season.
Hey, Jess.
Trivia. She has earned more than 50,000 followers to her Thehan Jaws Underbar Instagram account. Family life. She was joined by her sister Jamie Wallace on Bad Girls Club. Her parents are Laochelle and James Wallace. She is a devout Christian, associated with. She and Jamie replaced Victoria Hepperl on Bad Girls Club after Victoria and her sister Amanda replaced Jessica and Annalisa Giordano. Jasmine Jez Wallace. I'm not a asterisk teach, Jasmine Jez Wallace F. Queen of Twerkville Yasmin Wallace. JP Gap here and since 15. Jasmine Jez Wallace, also known as the Queen of Twerkville, is a replacement Bad Girl on season 15. Jez is currently 22 years old and she resides in Miami, Florida. History. Bad Girls episodes: Episode 4, Episode 5, Episode 6 to 8, Episode 9, Episode 10. Jasmine. Jasmine replaced Victoria in Episode 4. Jasmine made it to the end of the show. Fights. Opponents episode: Amber. Asia. Olivia.
Somebody got to be a
Christina.
stripper.
No room for THOT.S. Amber. Asia. Recipe for disaster Christina. Angela. Recipe for disaster Allison. Birthday blowout Allison. Melissa. Og overthrow Christina. Amber. Asia. Og overthrow Christina. Angela. Season 15, Reunion Part 3. Gallery. Trivia. She is 16 months younger than Jamie. She and her sister both work at the same strip club as strippers. She is the better fighter out of her and her sister. Thank you very, very, very much.
So
Go
that's
to
what that sums her up. She used to work in Wendy's, became a stripper. I don't know how she got on Bad Girls Club, but they were on Bad Girls Club episode 15. Remember, your boy DJ Kid was trying to get Miss Hershey on Bad Girls season 16. So he was watching Jaguar Wright's nieces and pulling his scam off at the same time that Bad Girls episode 15 was coming on. It's ironic how they was on Bad Girls, but if y'all listen to the video I put up with Jaguar talking to her sister, she mentioned Bad Girls. You see that? She mentioned it. And that's where people are making a lot of mistake with the Jaguar videos. And I told y'all this already. They're just watching them, only worried about the celebrity she talking about. They not really doing no research on it. But I listen and then I go look for receipts. And I found a receipt. She was talking about Bad Girls Club. And believe it or not, I think the father may have did an appearance on Bad Girls because she said, Jamie Wallace, you got your 15 minutes of fame on Bad Girls Club and try to throw me under the bus. She wasn't talking about her niece. She may have been talking about her niece's father, Jamie Wallace. So anybody that watched Bad Girls Club, if y'all watch
Hey,
episode
little
15,
baby,
you will
shalom.
see probably her father come on the show and try to dog Jaguar. 15 minutes of fame, she said. But how ironic is it that her sister raised two strippers and her sister used to strip? So it's a cycle now. I don't think they got any kids though. Yeah, I don't think they got any kids. That's crazy. And I already showed you the nephew. The nephew wasn't raised by the mother. The mother actually sent the kids off to go live with the
They
father,
father.
Gary Ratcliffe. She didn't want to send her nephew allegedly to go live with Jaguar and her mother because Jaguar claims the sister didn't want her son raised right. Yup, she didn't want him raised. Hey, Miss Don Diva, welcome, Queen. Thank you. Yup, and basically she didn't want her son raised correctly and properly, so she gave him to the father, Gary Ratcliffe. And she said she didn't like the way Gary Ratcliffe looked at her either. What else we got here? I think this was the phone call. No, that was him. We saw that already. All right. We saw that. Yeah, they were on Bad Girls Club. Bad Girls Club is I don't know. I don't know how they got that connect, but DJ Kid was trying to get Miss Hershey on there so he could lure more black girls to him and give
Thank
them
you, Pink
AIDS and
Blue.
HIV. Be careful watching
All
the
right, so
reality
everybody's
shows.
talking about it. I might as
All
well
right.
too.
So we saw her family. We're gonna start getting into some opinions on Jaguar Wright and Tasha K. This dude has something to say. Just give me a quick second. Word, dude has something to
Remember,
say.
this video for anybody that's
That
coming
Tasha
in
K
is
and
3
Jaguar.
years ago. I did this
Tasha
video
K
3 years
could have used
ago.
that opportunity
Hey, Chef
to
Ducky.
force Jaguar to provide some receipts. She could have forced Jaguar to start getting into proof of things. She could have went back into Jaguar's, history. Why simply touch on all the things that Storm Monroe already got her to say, like, and then you try to rebut it and interrogate her? That's what made that interview pretty corny to me. So we're gonna listen to what dude had to say about the Tasha K while we just look at this video. Not we're gonna look at the video, not listen to it.
To admit that they've been running around making
On Jaguar. We're
I
gonna
gotta
check that
find the
video out later.
video
We're
that
gonna
I
listen to
did
what
on
dude
that
had to say
interview. I probably
about the
show that
Tasha K
next.
joint, and y'all
I
can put in the
told you,
chat how y'all
I've
felt
been
about
doing
it.
this 3 years
I
ago.
just finished, I don't know, an hour and some change of the exchange. That was not an interview. That was an exchange. That was an interrogation. That was a probe. That was an attempt to trigger. That was a wannabe handler
Yeah.
trying to show her bosses that she is ready to go to the next level. That was a
And don't forget, I did this video 3 years ago. And I'm gonna see. I don't remember my reaction to the Tasha K Jaguar Rights video. So if I do find it, remember I will not be talking in real time. I don't even remember what I said. This was 3 years ago. Like I said, I've been doing this, baby. I've been doing this.
horrible, horrible interview, and I'm glad that mainly the women
I got it at the
are finally
website.
starting
Curse
to
of the out.
see people's true intentions when it comes to this blogging thing on YouTube and whatever the case may be. Listen, Tasha K opened that door many moons ago. She already agreed to do whatever it takes to be rich and successful, famous. She's gone. Now people are just now catching up to her intentions and seeing her for how she truly is as an individual, corrupt, dishonest, disingenuous, however, whatever term you want to use. Um,
She's talking about
as far
Tasha
as
K.
Jag, I think it was a bad move on Jag's part. What you want to do is you want to go on platforms that are sympathetic to your plight, that will allow you to speak, that will not interrupt you and not try to throw jabs at you and probe and bring up things and steer the conversation where it need not go. From what I could gather, Storm pretty much let Jag talk and spill her guts. Tasha K, on the other hand, was very, very disingenuous. She kept asking about her location, which is very dangerous for Jag.
And I want to pause it. How many of y'all noticed Tasha K was asking a lot of incriminating questions, and I didn't like that about Tasha K. Let me give you an example. When Jaguar Wright started talking about Clyde Davis and Whitney and the drug dealer, they all had the same drug dealer. Tasha K had the audacity to ask her the name of the drug dealer. I felt that was very unprofessional. I knew that was she's just trying to play Jaguar for being stupid. Yeah. She's like, what's the name of the drug dealer? Jaguar's like, I don't know his name. Like, fuck you mean what's the name of the drug dealer? That's on the internet. I shared the drug dealer. I shared it. It's on my Instagram. Go to Planet of Fake. Go to Planet of _ the Fake. Scroll down probably like
That's
what?
the most
Probably like late last year.
Is about
Their drug dealer came out. I showed his Facebook. I exposed his Facebook. I ain't doing no live or no shit on it.
Let me see if I can find
right
that
after
interview,
Nick
though.
died. I showed Nick's drug dealer. It was a white, it wasn't even a white dude. He like Mexican. I forgot the dude's name. It's a Mexican dude. A Mexican dude. They had a Mexican drug dealer. Yup. Yeah, that's it right there. Thank you, KJ. I showed the Mexican drug dealer dude. But Tasha K was asking them where they went. Oh, when the husband came from checking somebody in the hallway. That's a gun in your hand? No, it was his cell phone. It's just, and I didn't like the way Jaguar kept picking to her husband. Where's your fucking husband so people could pick at him? Yeah, you remember that Spanish dude, Keija, Mexican, dirty, tatted up dude?
You know, obviously Tasha was told to take this interview. From my understanding that Tasha and Storm are no longer cool. I believe at one point Tasha K was mentoring Storm. Now, you would have to ask yourself, why would Tasha K come behind Storm to do a second follow-up interview when pretty much everything was already laid out by Storm? I mean, it is what it is. You can call it grimy, backstabbing, whatever the case may be. And then, you know, Tasha K, being a survivor of sexual abuse, tried to trigger Jag and use Jag's trauma against her in the interview. That's what handlers do as well too. They use your traumas, they trigger you and use your traumas against you to get you to act accordingly. But Jag, being an expert, and Jag is nobody's punk. She deflected beautifully, masterfully, and kept it moving. I would say if Jag is going to get on these bloggers, these big time platform bloggers, you better find somebody that's sympathetic to your plight, like a Storm Mason or somebody else.
And I want to pause it. I don't think Storm was like, sympathetic. Storm looked more like he was just happy he was catching the exclusive. He getting hundreds of thousands of views. You know what I mean? I just think he was more just captivated about how good it was doing, and you know what I mean, and all the stuff she had to say. As far as him being sympathetic to it, I don't know. I don't see him digging and delving into what she said to bring people the additional stuff to either solidify it or give it credit. Storm's not doing no leg work after she's on. You understand what I'm saying? He just letting her say what she say, putting the title, getting the views. You know what I mean? I think he's more starstruck than sympathetic to her cause. Because when you're sympathetic to the cause, you kind of try to bring the evildoers to light. You know what I'm saying? You would kind of dig deeper. You would sit there. She said some shit about Clive. Didn't y'all notice after she did that shit with Clive, I went and started finding articles of Clive admitting that he's bisexual and all that stuff. and looking at all the artists Clive worked with, that's what you do when you sympathetic to a cause. You sit there and you since you believe in that person, you do your research. And when you do your research, you should get those receipts. You feel what I'm saying? So I brought up that part with Clive right now because listen, when she was talking about Chris Brown on Tasha K, she was implying that something happened at the Clive Davis party. That's where they was coming from. She even said Clive was, I guess, grabbing and feeling everybody up. Who's to say Clive probably tried to fill Chris Brown up? Remember, Clive goes both ways. So he got all these heterosexual black stars in his house. You don't think he might want to show off for his bisexual old white friends? Like, I could screw any man or woman in this party and start going around filling people up, acting drunk, acting stupid. He like 70. Chris Brown wasn't feeling that. Clive's running around grabbing people's crotches. Clive grabbed his crotch. He's out of there. Come on, Rihanna. No, I want to stay. In all the videos I see her in, getting drunk with the wine glass, acting came on YouTube trying to be the real because the mainstream was the fake, y'all. You know what I mean? And now that they've been successful at acting real, they're flipping and selling out to the powers that be. I guess that's who the bosses was. But I think he used a good term that sums up the Tasha K and Jaguar conflict of interest. Tasha K has no interest, like he said, of exposing the industry. So that's conflicting with her agenda, with her interests. But Tasha K could have simply been asking for receipts. Don't y'all notice nobody's asking Jaguar for receipts? Ask Jaguar for receipts. Ask Jaguar about certain things that she should have been around and been accustomed to. She could have simply got into what Jaguar really her knowledge is based on. The Philadelphia industry scene. She could have got her to lay a list out of all the Philadelphia artists that she worked with. How many had good experiences? How many had bad? Do you want to tell us about some of those? And this would have led into a whole nother world. But I felt, and I didn't know that her and Storm fell out. I just thought after I heard that they was kind of associated after the interview, I was just thinking she was getting her on to speak about things she haven't spoke about yet. And that wasn't the case. So I think I got another video of somebody else talking about the Jaguar, right? And Tasha K.
This is Weird Renegade Witches blog. Hit us up when you want some real motherfucking work done. So of course, Freaky Tales is coming back. Maybe Sunday, maybe Monday, but it's coming back, bitch. You know,
yeah, she was saying that.
People, okay?
Did I?
So Freaky Tales is coming back.
Ella, what up?
In addition to, of
Kimmy,
course,
what up?
we have the Southern Gothic magic lessons through the 31st. There's still some room. Please, when you text me, give me your name, and then I'll forward you the information as so. Southern Gothic magic, the darker magic. And it's not what you think it is, okay? And it's very interesting with some people. I'll say you're not ready, but I'll teach you some other shit because not everybody is ready for that type of energy. So again, this month, October, Southern Gothic magic, Mexico's hairstyle. She literally stole the whole persona. So the person that you see, Tasha K,
all right, let me
whole platform that didn't get as many. They went on YouTube, pulled various
YouTubers. Just a little more. I want to get the beginning of when she starts talking about them.
Talking about Tasha K and Jaguar Wright, right? So I looked at it and I found it very interesting. The reason why I found it interesting is because that was straight ritualistic ass bullshit. First of all, you have to understand the pedigree of Tasha K. Tasha K is manufactured ritualistic energies. They went on YouTube, pulled various YouTubers that didn't get as many views or subscribers. She
Nah, I don't think you can't buy
basically
views like that.
intertwined and transformed herself into this whole
A lot
platform.
of people talk about buying views. Look, let me explain to y'all. It's in nobody's interest to buy views. You know what I mean? It's not in your best interest to buy subscribers because YouTube will take your channel. Not only that, when you monetize and you buy views, you don't get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? The only people that will buy views is people that really don't have no subscribers, but that still don't even help you. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean your video's good if you buy in views. And what you gonna buy views for? People putting up 10, 20, 30 videos a day. You buying views for one video to do what? To have a video with views to brag about? You know what I mean? A lot of people say that, and it's not that. Just like with subs, I got a lot of subs, but it don't always equate to a lot of views. Based on you get subs based on topics. You can get subs like I got subs from Kanika Jenkins, I got subs from Aaliyah Davis, I got subs from Cupcake, I got subs from Jasmine. Now, when I put up videos that's not in those interests of those right there, those people may not be looking at them. You understand? So I don't be thinking they be buying views. You know what I'm saying? You before you buy views, see what you could do is you could do AdWords, and you may not know what AdWords is, but Google, you could make your own ads. Like me, I could put ads on Keejan's channel if I wanted, or anybody who's monetized. I could come up, hey, come to Planet of Fakes if you want this, that. I could put that on people's videos and have people coming to me and subscribing, and I could get views that way. And those are legit views. Now, if y'all accusing him of doing that, that's totally legitimate. You know, you go to websites, my ad will pop up. You understand? You know what I'm saying? That's what you would use AdWords, but you're not gonna buy no views because you won't get paid for it. So the only reason you would buy views is to brag about it. Like, he don't gotta brag about it. Those are real views just based on, the interest people got in Jaguar. And Storm Monroe will probably have her back on again to trash Tasha K.
Platform from these college girls. She literally stole the girl's hairstyle. She literally stole the whole persona. So the person that you see, Tasha K, is a fake bitch. That's not real. Okay? It was stolen, and it is called possession or invoking of energy or transforming or mounting someone's energy on top of you. I go through it all the time with motherfuckers out there in the
The
universe
most
trying to
important
mount
discussion is
me
that
on top
though.
of them
Yeah.
and literally will go in and steal my whole concept to become
Hey,
me.
cocaine.
Okay? So you gotta be careful of hoes like Tasha K. Because Tasha K, there are many bitches out there like that. Your friends, your mama, your auntie, whosoever, a nigga, a gay boy, they'll just transform themselves into you to be you. And then she gay. And who really gives a fuck? She should have been on out.
Rights. Half your rights is your rights to life. You get stripped of the rest because half of you are not American.
Oh, black people, then what the fuck were they?
He's running. Yeah, I looked up to the preparatory. I forgot the name of it. The charter preparatory.
Now, I'm trying to find the one. I'm trying to find the one what I did when I spoke on the interview, right? I'm looking for it. But remember, like I said, I ain't new to this. I ain't new to this. As y'all see, I have done numerous videos on Jaguar Wright. 2.5 years, since 2.5 2.5 years ago. I've been on this Jaguar White train 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years. As you see, I don't know if y'all can see it, but 2.5 years ago, Jaguar White goes in on Mary. Jaguar White going to marry Jay Brown. Jaguar White say what now? Jaguar White talks about Alicia Keys. I've been doing this. Jaguar White says, and who is next? I'm trying to find the one that I spoke upon the Tasha K. I even did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos on that 2.5, 3, almost 3 years ago. Telling y'all people stop playing with me. I did not just jump on this bandwagon. I'm trying to find the one that it was that I played the interview. I don't know. I don't know which video is which. So I don't know. Let me see. What Charlie say?
I love shopping the Real Real.
What
It's
child?
Gucci,
Louis Vuitton,
Prada, Hermes,
Dior,
Rolex,
Burberry,
Saint Laurent.
Hey,
it's luxury
Molly.
brands up to 90% off retail.
Oh,
It's 10,000
Lord,
new arrivals every single day, and they've all been authenticated. It's keeping it sustainable.
And I'm going to get back on Wendy. Now, what do you think is going on with Wendy? Now, Wendy Williams claimed she is not perfect and doing this show is not easy. Hold on. Exactly. I wonder what's going to come out with Miss Wendy Williams. You can tell, you can talk about people all you want and say what. Is this the information man?
Always ask them respectfully to share the video, the content in their own social media, because that also grows.
That would be the information man. I can't find that one, but I did one when I literally showed the I did one when I literally showed the interview and I had something to say. I don't know which one it is. You know why I don't know which one it is? Because I've been doing this. I've been doing this. That's why I don't know which one is which. I've been doing this, baby. I ain't jump. I'm not the one that when you see how many videos I have done, I've been doing this 3 years ago. When she first started 3 years ago. So I got so many. I'm not like the rest of them. God bless them. But everybody making money. No, I have not, baby. I was doing this when it was no money, when it was no money in it and no views in it. None. Now it's people making money. They got the cash apps. God bless them. God bless them. Hey, Zaire. Oh, yeah. Almost happy Mother's Day to you guys. Almost happy Mother's Day to you guys. But I wanted to give you guys a little backtrack on the saga between her and the family members. So you guys can see that the same thing she's talking about now, she was talking about 3 years ago. Before, no, that would be 4 years ago before they got married. So the issue with the mother. She was talking about the mother 4 years ago. She even, and hey, Deanna, now if somebody want to come up and say something, you have to come up and say something. But people acting like, oh my God, her mouth is so foul. She hasn't changed. It's just new to y'all. It's just new to y'all ears. But she hasn't changed. Same thing she was saying then. Same thing she's saying now. She was saying then. If anybody want to come up, come on up. If you didn't hit the like, please be nice and hit the like. Like, I know the stories is juicy now. And I know, like, some new girl was supposed to got paid. Paid to which I think makes absolutely no sense at all. But she's supposed to got paid to blow up married men, which makes no sense to me, because we already know if he was at that other chick house staying with her and her kids, he was doing that as a married man too. So what did you uncover? What did you uncover? I didn't. So I got paid to do it. You got paid to do it for what? We already know that. Well, that's how it is in these days and times. Everybody just break up and they don't have no feelings. They don't go through nothing. They just can just jump on the next new person just like that. I guess that's what we do now. That's what we do now. I don't know. If anybody want to come up, you can hit the link and come up. If y'all was late for class, then you're not gonna hit the link because you probably you didn't realize you didn't see the video. But I'm just saying, before they got married, they was already going through the situation with the mother. And they're like, oh my God, what she said about his mama. She was talking about his mama and about him and him lying. The mother allegedly not telling the truth about Gerald's father. And then Gerald had the PSD 4 years ago, before they got married. They was going through that family issue before they got married. And she was talking about the mother before they got married. And he still married her. So I don't want to hear 4 years later, oh, look how she talks about his mother. She did that before he married her. Not you, D. You ain't the only one late for class. You're not the only one late for class. But don't forget to do the replay, guys, because it's not going to be a long video. It's not going to be long. But like I said, if y'all want to still come up, the panel is still open. I can't find my glasses. Girl, look on your head, because I lose my glasses on my head all the time. I lose my glasses right on my head. I lose my glasses right on my head. But I'll dig. I'm gonna have to dig through my other old. I gotta go back. That's a lot of. I done did a lot of videos. I gotta keep digging way back to find them old videos. But I like for the videos to speak for it. I like the videos speak for myself. So the same way I speak now about the situation, I spoke then about the situation. So I let the video speak. But did you check on top of your head for your glasses, Zaire? That's what my glasses be all the time. I put them right on top of my head, and then I'm looking for them, and then bam, they right there. Mm-hmm. But that's right. We need to help me stay in the algorithm. Do not forget to hit that like. But like I said, it's a good watch. And then I heard that somebody say, "Oh, they not there." Now let me see where else I lose my glasses. It's not on your head. It's not where you were sitting. It might be in the bathroom. It might be in the bathroom, Zaire. You might got to go to the bathroom and see that you leave them on the sink. And I'm going to try to go back and find older, and if I can find an older interview. Me too. That's where my shades be on my head. I'm telling you. And then, I get the 99-cent glasses, baby. I do not be playing. I get the 99-cent glasses. I do not play because I lose glasses so fast. And it's only for reading. But I lose them suckers so fast. It's crazy. And then y'all see how Wiley wanted her to come on over there? Wiley wanted her to join his crew, baby. And said she gonna get paid. I don't think she gonna do that. Because I don't think that she's gonna let anybody have control over her like that. So I don't think she's going to do that. I think it sound good, but I don't think she's gonna do it. Now this would be 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Is she out of jail? I know she's not. But Wiley, if I'm not mistaken, Wiley was talking about getting her out of jail if she joins his production. And he wants to move forward. But the thing is, he said they could split it after she paid him back for bailing her out the $5,000. Then they can go into business and they could split everything 50-50. I think she wouldn't mind her getting out of jail, but I don't think that she's gonna go with Wiley, because why get 50% when I could be creative and keep the 100%? It's like she's been in the game too long, far as singing and on you making a presence on the internet. Why would I go 50% when I can get 100%? Because I could just say vile stuff and do vile things and get 100%. Why would I give you 50%, even though they're working together? But I could put skits and stuff together myself. A lot of these things that we were watching already was skits anyway. That whole Regina thing was nothing but skits. That was a bunch of bull crap, but it was still skits. Even the hugging, the crying. So why would I give you 50% when I can keep the whole 100% and do my own stuff? And then, Gerald's out here creating content for her now, even though she's locked up. On the night I was going to tell you to go in the room, I was getting ready to say that was the next spot, girl. But even though she's in jail, and Nikki still has Goomba future wife, she still has that. Now, I don't know if anybody's seen any of the interviews that she was in. No, I don't think anybody asked her, did Gerald put his hands on her? Because remember, that was stated yesterday. So when she was panel hopping today, she's back into panel hopping now. And I'm trying to figure out why. You kicked him out the house. Why is his name still in your mouth? Like, why? Why do you care about that girl, whatever her name is? Why do you care if they was talking, like, talking, you know what I mean, over the telephone? And she claimed she was paid to do that, and she was paid to set them up to catch cheating husbands. And I'm trying to figure out for what. He stayed at Nikki's house. He was married then. So what did you expose? What did you really expose? We already know he oh my God. I'll tell you, people just come out and they just do the weirdest things. They say the weirdest things. Like you really did something. And listen to him on the phone. Well, I got paid to do it. No, that was on. I'm just doing a rundown at what happened on other channels. I'm just doing a rundown. So, like I said, if anybody's seen it, you can hit the link if you've seen it. And she was saying, I'm like, for what? I'm like, for what? Because at the end of the day, you ain't saying nothing slick. Well, how you gonna bust a married man to show what type of man a married man is when he was married when he was at Nikki's house? So what did you do? Like, you got paid for what? And then she said how, she just hit him up on a DM. So he's doing him. He's showing his true colors. And people don't want to accept the fact that he's just as freaking bad. He's just as bad. We want to keep Jackie, I could see you clearly now. The rain is gone. And then what else? Hey, Crystal. Oh, ain't nothing happened. I'm just doing a daily recap of today. A daily recap. And that girl going on from panel to panel, and I'm like, for what? Like, I'm not impressed. I am not impressed. Cause you didn't, it ain't like, and then he's supposed to be in Florida. You know, I'm gonna maybe find one of the videos. Let me see if I can find, I gotta see if I can find it. Then I'll let you hear the bull crap, because that's all it was bull crap. Mm-hmm. 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 And here go Nikki behind, jumping from panel to panel. Well, I didn't know. And then me and her was talking. Why are you talking to her? I thought he did you so dirty. And you found the whole, nobody passed away, girl. Nobody passed away. Somebody passed away we don't know about. What am I doing for Mother's Day? I am going to rest. And then whoever ain't doing nothing with me later, we will be on here. We will be on here. Happy Mother. Yeah. But we will be on here. It might not be a subject. It's Mother's Day. Unless something. Oh, I wanted to show you guys the same when she first met this was 2 years ago. When she first met what's his name? King Payne. Again, this is almost 3 years ago. Almost 3 years ago. Let's go back into time. Way back into time.
So 10% of your viewership would be 10,000. You should be getting 10,000K every video you put out. You're barely cracking 1,000 on your videos. That means only 1% of the so-called, barely, yet less than 1% of the so-called people. That's like 0.5%. You remember with the old days when they would give black people a half a penny for the publishing?
Mm-hmm.
Not a whole penny, a half a penny. she got the half a penny.
Mm-hmm.
She the penny with the hole in it.
Mm.
Like a penny with a hole in it.
You know, she said that she can out-sing.
I'm sure in her dreams.
She's doing anything to be relevant. Now she a singer.
I am so sure that in her dreams.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm not showing you guys who I'm sitting here with.
Hey.
Like I was saying, I'm sure in her dreams, she does a brilliant job at destroying me vocally. But you can't be Patti LaBelle. Like you would have to be Patti LaBelle to say that you're a better singer than me. You would have to be Gladys Knight to say that you're a better singer than me. I don't understand why these amateurs think that they're going to get relevance from attacking someone who has accomplished more than they probably ever will. Like if I'm going to step to you, I'm going to make sure that my G is official.
Okay. And that's just on period.
I'm going to come with my resume right. Because the second that you question me about my resume, now I look like I'm clout chasing.
Okay. And she don't even got no resume. She just got this LLC, Toxic Diamond.
Anybody? I know a monkey with an LLC.
What's she producing? She ain't producing.
She's
nothing.
producing the Monkey Show.
Okay.
She is the biggest gorilla
on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Definitely. Definitely, I would have to.
She
agree.
sits around talking about how she can't listen to me, and she not you all over my content. You all over my content looking for a moment. And then talk about, oh, well, I could never listen to her for a whole hour. Bitch, I can barely listen to you for 5 minutes.
And then you sit there and you scream and you like harass your children. I can't take it. I can't. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you with that chair, little Johnny.
Okay. She harasses her children. She harasses the men in her life. She harasses her mother. Okay. She harasses celebrities. Like, did you see the video with her and Tammy Roman?
No, but I've heard about it. And I'm like, how did I miss that? That's how
Tammy Roman didn't even know who the fuck Toxic Diamond was.
I understand. I too did not know who she was.
Did you see the video with her and Rashida? Rashida don't allow cameras at press. I don't know if you ever been to press in Atlanta, but she don't allow cameras in her store.
Okay. I don't blame
her. She get paid for her likeness. She's a reality star. Why would she allow people to come in there and record it for free? Right. So, and then, people do whatever they want with that stuff, just like Toxic Diamond did. Toxic Diamond went in there with her cameras rolling. Purchased probably the cheapest thing in the store because everything up in there was expensive. Okay, she probably bought the cheapest thing up in the store. Rashida just so happened to be there because Rashida ain't never there. Okay, that's how you know she a stalker. How you know Rashida was gonna be there that day? I'd have been impressed at least 3 good times on 3 different occasions. Ain't never seen Rashida. I've seen her mama. I ain't never seen Rashida. Okay, so Rashida is there, and she immediately, because Toxic Diamond is a clout chaser, so she pull out her phone, she start recording. Rashida ring her up, send her on her way, and she's like, Rashida, you're not gonna say thank you, Rashida.
3 years ago,
Rashida.
guys. This video was 3 years ago.
Like, you can't just start pulling out your phone, recording people without permission. Like, she's weird, and then she's like, telling people like, oh, I thought we was friends, Rashida. I thought we was friends. Like, y'all.
Remember, guys, both videos that I've shown you guys is 3 years ago. So they are friends. They are friends. They are friends. He was on his channel, today? He was on his channel today. Was he on his channel today? I don't know. But like I said, I'm just letting you know, again, he didn't just jump on the Jaguar bandwagon neither. Because if 3 years ago they met, we don't know how long they've been friends. So they had to be friends a while. So that is his friend. So that would clear up, a lot of people saying, again, people keep thinking that, a lot of the new people thinking that people who talk about it is jumping on a bandwagon. No, they were friends. So, I don't think he's exploiting her or nothing, because as of 3 years ago, they were friends. They met up. So sometimes you got to go back into time a little bit, because I know we like the beef. We like a lot of things, but the truth still is going to be the truth. The truth is still going to be the truth. Rather we like the truth or not. Rather you like them or not. It doesn't take away. This video, again, is 3 years ago. So that is his friend. And they still are friends. So now you see why they so close. They are friends. They didn't just meet overnight, or he didn't just jump on the bandwagon. I like the truth. So let's go. But like I said, be going back down memory lane. We became speechless a long time ago. Girls, I don't know, baby.
Y'all were never friends. You bought a t-shirt. What makes y'all friends?
This is all very single white female-ish with a nigga spin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she just did a video the other day. Her nigga don't want her no more.
I heard that he didn't want her when she got down here.
Yeah, he left from the day
He
he
left
got
her
down here.
in the hotel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ain't been
But
back
she came
since.
down here to stalk us.
Yeah.
Without a place to stay.
Yeah, she definitely, and then, you know, so word on the street is, like, y'all ain't heard this shit from me, okay? Make sure that y'all sharing this live. It's the Fisher King. It's a home
Hey, no crown, no crown, no
Right,
crown.
okay? Because we're getting ready to go down to the police department.
No crown.
Okay? Because I'm not going to let her get away with stealing, okay, from the king, okay?
She's a liar, a thief, a bad mother, an alcoholic.
Ooh.
Lost her mind, high on a Snoop Dogg wine cooler.
Okay. Yes, to think that she sent her 12-year-old daughter into 7-Eleven to buy liquor.
And they all got their ass
baby.
Including the daughter. That's crazy. She let this woman push her daughter down, okay?
Over the Snoop Dogg wine cooler.
She could never, okay, Snoop
Shout
Dogg,
out to Snoop Dogg. Apparently, the wine cooler is amazing that it'll make somebody put
their child
on the line for it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's deep.
That is deep. That is deep. So we gathering receipts. Make sure that you're sharing this live. Make sure that you guys are liking this video and drop some money on the floor for this exclusive content. Okay, double tap that screen and drop a bean. We have Jaguar right.
I gotta get ready to get dressed.
Oh yeah,
because I gotta put on my clothes. You look amazing.
Yes. I'm gonna put on my shades. Let me see them shades.
I love it. I love it. So we're getting ready to go to the police station. My face is properly moisturized. Now all I have to do is go and tone everything up. You know, all of this shade so greasy. It's so I love it.
I'll be at the police department, y'all.
This is 3 years ago. 3 years ago, man.
And where were you on the 5th?
Throwback.
We just like this at the police department. Yeah, she did that. Mm-hmm.
Clutching my crystals.
Okay, on period. On period. She picked the wrong people to fuck with. That's what I will say, okay? She definitely, I told her I was going to stay on her neck. I don't know why she should have never said.
You was on live?
She should have never said, fuck the official King Pain and the Crown family, okay? She should have never threatened my life, Jaguar life, okay, on period. She was putting her she can put in the chilling slide in jeopardy. She got all kinds of people calling CPS. She's trying to make like it's Jaguar's fault, but Jaguar ain't got nothing to do.
I didn't call CPS on her. No, did. And put the CPS number up and told everybody this bitch is crazy. We need to save these kids.
I'm just letting people know that's your friend. You did not just jump on the bandwagon. Y'all been friends. And again, this video is over 3 years old. Thank you. Thank you so much. This video is over 3 years. So like I was saying, I know people they like what's going on, but I like to do the truth. And the truth is, like I said before, they have been friends for 3 years. That is his friend. This is not people say it was exploitation. It's not. But like I said, I only could show you and what y'all think is what y'all think. And I also showed you guys the same exact thing what she was saying about thank you. And I just want, like I said before, the same thing she was saying about Gerald. Now she was saying about Gerald 4 years ago. When she was speaking upon his mother, she was speaking upon his mother before they got married. So what y'all hear now is nothing but what was being said 4 years ago. So I know y'all gonna eat me up and stuff, but listen, I go with the truth. I go with the truth. And sometimes you gotta go back down memory lane. I know I'm on a horse, but I'm gonna let this finish out. Aw, thank you. But like I said, this is a friendship. And this video goes back 3.5 years. This is not no, oh, we just became friends just now. Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day. Well, I got 6 more minutes, but over here, 6 more minutes. But happy Mother's Day, Grandma's Day, Godmother's Day. If you got fur babies, you still a parent. Happy fur babies, mommy day. if you just if you just adjust, happy Mother's Day to you.
Oh, CPS on Tasha Kibi. Latasha Trans.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna get back to my videos too. I told you I haven't jumped on this bandwagon either. I've been doing this for over 3 years. And I'm gonna find that video that I did with her and Natasha K. Because baby, I went through that and I was like, what? When I showed the video. And I don't know where it's at. Because it's like 3 years ago. It's like 3 years ago I did these videos. The first video that y'all saw me do was 3 years ago. And now this video right here is 3 years ago. I told you, I've been doing this. I'm not new to this. I'm not new. Been doing this. Oh yeah, wish all you guys mothers, all of y'all guys mothers, grandmothers, and godmothers, wish them all a happy Mother's Day too.
Hamala Howard Kibi or whatever in that variation.
And what's going on with that? What's happening in Panama?
Well, I'm going to throw a concert for them.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. So you're going to actually do what Tasha K could never do.
Yeah,
and you're going to go back and fix her community.
Yes. We're gonna do our best, and I'm hoping that everybody here on YouTube that has been keeping up with it is gonna be there for it. Because as you saw in the video that we put up, these people are still suffering. It's been almost 3 years.
I was gonna say Panama is still very much so destroyed from Hurricane Michael, and Tasha Kibi has done nothing to repair her own community that she stated that she was going to repair, and she put out a GoFundMe. She said she was at least going to buy generators and water.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
FEMA, and y'all heard that from Panama City residents yourself.
They don't even know who Tasha Kibi is. Okay.
And those who do remember her as she left to go to Atlanta to make it in the big world and never came back. So all of these stories about her going back and forth to visit her mom, she ain't visiting her mom in Panama.
Okay. Instead of throwing those gold shoes away, she could have donated them. You know, some people just selfish, girl.
Listen to me. Them shoes would not begin to help those people. It would not begin. It wouldn't even help turn a light on in the trailer. Like nothing. It would not help them. This woman took all of that money and left them people there to suffer and rot. And we're going to do the right thing.
That's crazy.
We're going to do the right thing, and we're going to raise some money for these people and help them.
That's right. So what happened when you went to Tasha Kibi Studios? Because I'm getting, I'm hearing different things because Tasha K did a video and she was taking a boxing class. And she
we never came face to face. We never came face to face. The only reason that I didn't go and step to the door was because I didn't want to be arrested. I'd already talked to the police, which I'll play that for you.
Okay.
So you can hear for yourself.
Hashtag exclusive.
And I'm going to follow the police's advice. But from what I heard, not even Atlanta cops like the Kibi family. They don't like anything they got going on. And, essentially sitting here pump faking like they this big, machine. They're this real studio. But your address is in a residential in the Peach Commons. In Marietta. It looks like a house. So maybe they're filming out of the garage. I don't know. Like it didn't even seem lively at all around the property. Like everybody else's house looked like they lived there. Look, but it just looked like, you know, a place where people drop off UPS packages.
Well, she definitely knew that you had came because she started making statuses and taking boxes.
This is
okay.
She need
to focus on that triangle booty. She didn't start throwing punches and start doing squats. Okay, because that booty is shaped like this.
I don't know if that's gonna change. She got the boy shaped hips, you know, and it's the punt.
And then what the Nutriverse is doing to
It's
her
like
belly.
it's nugget. It's a nugget with stuff. Mrs. Potato.
Yes, it's very like,
and then you add the pieces on.
Yes, like kind of like Play-Doh, and you trying to get the shape right. Yes.
Well, y'all, as much as I'd love to stay, we have to get ready to go. It's time to go to the police station. We're gonna wrap up this beautiful brunch, but we'll be reporting to you again live from the police station to let you know how things have transpired.
Ow. I'm gonna leave that right there for the thumbnail. I'm gonna leave that for the thumbnail. So again, we went back down memory lane. Yes, baby. We went down memory lane. And like I said, I just wanted to show you guys, you know, videos that was done like 3 years ago, 4 years ago that I have done and Official Kingpin have done. They have been friends for years. You know, they have met up in real life. So that's his friend. It's not an exploitation thing or anything. And like I said, I just had to go back down memory lane. Now, which again, how y'all see stuff is how y'all always gonna want to see it, you know. But I just do my commentary. That's it. And I have to bring you guys the news. But I'm gonna let you guys continue to not continue, but I'm gonna let you guys start to enjoy your Mother's Day. And if you any of you young people in here, don't be making no more babies tonight. You know what I'm saying? Get pampered. Don't make no more babies. Get pampered. But don't make no babies. Yeah, because I'm tired of people saying they are not. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's why I go through my old videos. That's why I go through my old videos. I told you I done did these things 3 years ago. And I showed you guys all the videos that I did already, maybe 12 videos. So now they're gonna put, live in color. You see it. Yeah. And I'm gonna do some more that back down memory lane because see, that's the only way you would know if things add up. So you know, if things add up, and that's we here for the truth. Well, what was that? Cat, dog? What's wrong with y'all? Yeah, I know it was one of them. They done knocked something on the floor. I think it was that daggone cat. Ooh, yeah, but so you could see if okay, she was saying this, and she's still saying like, if has anything changed? You know, I know, right? I could never finish a daggone video without one of them. One of my fur baby grandkids, which needs to go with their damn pappy. But I'm gonna leave it like that because they gonna see I'm gonna be in trouble. They're gonna be like, oh wow, this is new. No, this is not new. If people don't see the throwback on the video, I don't know what to tell them. It says TB. They should know it says throwback. I'm happy to see she has real friends. That's yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 That ain't cute, me out. They always disturbing something. I'm gonna take my bones to bed. I'm gonna take my bones to bed. Oh no, I'm gonna season my chicken first. I'm gonna season my chicken so tomorrow, while I'm online, I could be cooking, and so then y'all can hear me eating while I'm online, and y'all can talk about me. Y'all can talk about me. But anyway, guys, I so appreciate all you guys being here. I appreciate you guys taking your time out for tonight and spending it with me. Happy Mother's Day to you guys and girls. Because I told some men today too, Happy Mother's Day. And they was like, thank you. I'm like, well, shoot, because on Father's Day, you know, they usually tell, some mothers Happy Father's Day too. But guess what? Some men does both roles too. They do both roles too. So I just keep it even. Well, y'all have a blessed one. I'm out of here, guys. And and then we're gonna roam these streets later. That's right. Hit that like on your way out. Oh, thank you, Danelle. You have a beautiful one too, sweetie. I wish you all well. And Miyat, you have a beautiful one too, sweetie. Tomorrow we just might, I might get some copyright strikes tomorrow. Could I hear some coffee wine? But anyway, I might tomorrow get some copyright strikes. We may play some songs for the mothers. I don't know if I feel like getting copyright strikes. I will let you guys know if I feel like the copyright strikes. But like I said, that bull crap today was nothing but bull crap with that girl talking about she set him up and she got paid. I'm like, girl, go on with yourself. How you gonna catch a married man doing something when the married man was already doing something? he was already doing something. He was already at another chick house as a married man. So what did you do? Like, please, what? Then you got the Goomba's future wife. You got her panel hopping. I'm like, for what? Well, anyway, night, my loves. Peace out. Oh, I got to leave y'all with a kiss. It's Mother's Day. I got to leave y'all with that kiss. I don't know where Deanna at, but Deanna always ends it with the mwah, mwah, mwah. We're going to end it like that. And leave y'all with them kisses. My husband cheating on us. Happy Mother's Day, guys.